Ah, that's such a good theme. Oh! Hey there. How's your evening? Or maybe morning, whatever it is. It's nighttime here. It's already 10:45, quarter to 11. Yeah, I know. I have no life while I'm doing this video right now. I just thought though, just for curiosity though, I thought it might be fun if I just shared all the video game OSTs I so happen to own right now. Yeah, I basically have no life, just because though for some really weird reason over all the years I had this computer, I actually been finding all these video game themes on the computer, and apparently though for some really weird reason when I end up looking it up though, it ends up being saved into my download files section, and then the only way that I could listen to it is actually if I go there. Yeah, kind of strange. Like, why can't I just... Before, though, when I had my Windows XP, I would just go to the website, click the link, and then afterwards it would open up in Windows Media Player. Simple as that. But now it's just... It has to download its way onto my computer, and then I could finally listen to it. It's just... I don't want to listen... I don't want it saved to my computer. So, yeah, I know. Kinda sucks. Although I really can't show this stuff to you because, well, let's just say if I show everything in my download section, all you people are gonna be leaving me comments saying, "What the fuck, Sega Camp? What's with all this crap you got?" And I know, I just don't want to start causing a hassle. So let's just get down into the video. And I should mention though, this video might be probably split down to separate videos down to separate parts, just because I'm pretty sure it's just gonna take. I have a feeling it's gonna be more longer than 15 minutes, but we'll see. I won't be surprised if it just be one whole video in the end. But for now, let's just continue on. Boat. Well, what? Right off the bat, though, I should mention there's just some themes I don't know, and this is one of them. Although, for some really weird reason, I want to say Zelda, but I don't know which game. If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments section. It'd be great to know that some people did some research for me just to let me know. Okay, on to a better note. Castle 1. Right off the bat, everyone should know this theme. Come on! Zelda, A Link to the Past! Okay, I know, that's a little loud. Well, let me turn this down on my PC instead. In case some of you people don't know, it's actually the dungeons from the Light World. Yeah. Can you actually believe Nintendo has two different dungeon themes for this game? They have one's for the Light World, and then there's one for mostly for the Dark World dungeons. And you know what? There's actually more dungeons in the Dark World than the Light World. Like, you're only going through like 3 dungeons in the Light World just because you gotta get these 3 pendants. And after you get them, you can draw the Master Sword, and then you have to fight Agnim, or... I think that's what he's called. Yeah, that sounds right. Agnim. Sorry, right before I did this video, I was wondering who he was called, and I just did not have an idea. Now it's finally just came in there, like, clear as day now. But yeah, his name is Agnim. You end up fighting him in Hyrule Castle, the upper part of the tower. And then after you finally defeat him, he sends you to the Dark World, and then you have the Dark World theme, which... This is what it sounds like. And then, of course, the Dark World theme. Yeah! Everyone should know the Dark World theme. If none of you people played Zelda Link to the Past or Four Swords Adventures, I feel sorry for you assholes, because the Dark World theme kicks ass. Apparently, though, I never did hear about this theme until I played Four Swords Adventures. And by the time I played Four Swords Adventures, I was like, this theme sounds amazing. Little did I realize, though, that it was already from A Link to the Past before being remade again for Four Swords Adventures. I hope they bring this back for the new Zelda game that they're making for the 3DS, A Link to the Past sequel, whatever it ends up being. You know, that reminds me now. Now that we have a sequel to Zelda A Link to the Past, I wonder what the BS Zelda game would be. Because, as I'm well aware, there were four, in case some of you people don't know, there were like 4 BS Zelda games. I think some of you people know what I'm talking about. The bullshit Zelda games is what you people would call them. But they're broadcasting satellite. Now, there were 2, though, that ended up being clearly remakes of the first Zelda game. Almost like the first and second quest from the first Zelda game, basically. But again, though, it's just like a remake of the first Zelda game, with the, you know, like Super Mario All-Stars with the souped-up graphics, going right from 8-bit to 16-bit. That's what the game is like. And then, of course, as well, they also had Zelda A Link to the Past, which ended up also being a BS Zelda game as well. But then another one that they ended up making was almost like, which I had to say was actually supposed to be completely a sequel to Zelda A Link to the Past as well. So now that we have this sequel now, I wonder what that other one would be. Guess the world may never know. Okay, well, moving on. There's a fairy theme. And it's not the actual fairy theme from any of the Zelda games, but still sounds amazing. And I wonder if this is from a Zelda game. It would really be, if it was from a Zelda game, it would really make it awesome. It would make a really cool theme. Like, listen to this. It's a balance of happiness and scare at the same time. Or just joyful and misery. Here, I'll start it up again. I know, I'm just nagging on through the video. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's actually how it ends. Yeah, but yeah, actually, to me now, I actually put that under a balance of joyful and scared at the same time. But still, though, makes a very good balance. And you know what? I just don't know why it's not in. And it just makes me wonder if this is actually in a Zelda game or not. And if it's not, why isn't it? It would really make a good. It would actually make an amazing theme for, like, if Link actually finally saved the princess and something is like trying to control her or something. I don't know. Something like that. Horan Village. Okay, alright. Well, it's not really Horan Village. Hang on. Let me fix that for a minute. Get the sound effects, turn that up a notch, and there you go. Now, everyone should remember this. Oracle of Seasons, basically. And you know what? I really want to do that as an acapella someday. Yeah, I know. Now I'm talking about now you see some acapellas I might want to do for the future. We're gonna be stumbling across a few more that and I might want to do for future acapellas. You'll see. I'll definitely mention them. Neo Cave, yeah. Oh damn, that's loud. I'm sorry. Heck, I can even do this. Turn the volume down to half. There we go. No, it's not so. Now it's not like you have to be like, oh god, turn that down, Sega Camp. But yeah, Neo Caves. Awesome, awesome, awesome theme. You can tell I actually used this track when I made my acapella version. Here, I'll prove it to you. I'll just do background while I play this. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but you get an idea. That's actually pretty much what I did when I did the actual theme. I just recorded over that. I just recorded my own acapella track over that. And then afterwards, I just recorded the background track in Windows Movie Maker, which is what the after results ended up being when you seen it on YouTube. At least for like the final remake that I finally did, it ended up being just like the actual theme, even if it did not sound like it. Then I have this other one, which what the hell is this supposed to be? A drum beat version of the theme? I don't know. Moving on. Level 9, or if this piece of crap will actually load. Sorry, with an old piece of shit like if you have an old piece of shit Vista like mine, you would understand the issue. Okay. In case so many people don't know what level 9 is, it's Ganon's dungeon from the first Zelda game. Or as well, though, it also came back later in Four Swords Adventures as the Tower of Flames theme for Four Swords Adventures. That's pretty much it. Level 1 remix. Oh! Bonk! The first Bonk game! I'm sure none of you people ever did play Bonk, but I actually already talked about the system back in my, I'm pretty sure none of you people remember Bonk like me, but Bonk was only for, like, the TurboGrafx 16, and I already give it, like, a little retrospective on my JTV cast last week. But I'll tell you people again, though, in case you don't know what the TurboGrafx system was, it was like this little box thing, though, where instead of just using cartridges like the NES or the Sega Master System or Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, this thing used cards. You slipped it into the system. You had this little switch that would lock the card, that would actually lock the card thing into place. And then it also had another switch that you had to turn on to turn the system on. Basically, though, you had to have both switches on to actually run the game, which was kind of weird. But yeah. And this is actually something I want to do later as an acapella as well for after I finish the Super 3 medley. I'm planning on doing the first Bonk game, Bonk's Adventures, and also Bonk's Revenge. There is a third game by the name of Bonk 3, Bonk's Big Adventure.